What up, New Beginning students? So my name's Luke, and I was given the opportunity to share with y'all my testimony, as well as what the Lord's been teaching me over the past few weeks while I've been in isolation or quarantine. So basically, my testimony starts off in the church, and that's the big bulk of it. I grew up in the church. I grew up going to church very often. We did not miss a Sunday as a family. But later on, my parents became youth pastors, so again, that just heightened. I began to go to church almost daily with my family. And although this was a blessing, being around great people, it was also kind of a curse in a way that I didn't really know why I believed what I believed, because I was just content with being around good people or just being in a church setting. So I thought, oh, my faith is there because I'm just attending church and being involved. And I know what I believe because I'm around people who know what they believe. So bottom line, throughout all of high school, junior high school, that was kind of my faith, was just built off of other people's faith because I was just involved in a church setting nonstop. Well, also while I was in junior high and high school, the primary focus for me was baseball. I grew up playing sports, primarily baseball, and that just took off. I loved it. That was my life. But through baseball came some other challenges, such as being seen. I was always worried about who was seeing me, what my status was in some certain friend groups. Those sort of things just all began to heighten as I kind of reached closer to college and college baseball. So throughout all of my junior high and high school, I was just really confused. I didn't really know what I believed or why I believed, and that wasn't really clear to me till I got to college. So let's kind of fast forward to college. Whenever I got to college, it was a complete culture shock. People started asking me questions such as, hey Luke, why do you believe this? Why do you say this? And I didn't have answers to those questions. So I was just sitting there thinking I was dumb or looking dumb to these people. And that did not sit well with me. I did not like that at all. So through different conversations with church or at the church with different people, mentors, with different college students in New Beginnings College Ministry, I started to flesh some of those things out. And God gave me a few different avenues to learn more about Him or to be challenged to learn more about Him and His ministry. And through those kind of fleshing out of topics and of belief, God actually gave me a call to ministry. And it was huge because you would have never thought in junior high or high school that I would be pursuing ministry. It's all by God's grace that He is giving me this call. And so through college, it was huge. Through New Beginnings, it was huge that God just gave me a lot of things to equip me and to give me a lot of chances to disciple me. Anyways, so that leads me kind of to where I'm at now, which is pursuing ministry. I actually stopped playing baseball this year because I felt like the Lord was calling me to other things. That's a huge area of growth that I've experienced was, hey, there's more to life than baseball, or there's more to life than social status that comes with sports or with athletics. So leads me to where I'm at now. I'm engaged, getting married August. Shout out to Ashley. I'm also pursuing ministry and looking forward to graduation in 2 weeks. So it's all by God's work. Looking back, it's pretty cool to see how God orchestrated different things in order so I might be in my place where I can actually defend a little bit more about what I believe or why I believe it. Anyway, so that's kind of a big testimony shortened into a small story, which kind of leads me into what God's been teaching me recently, which is God is Almighty. And so this is a topic that I actually learned about last semester a little bit more, and it kind of stuck out to me. And so as I was looking through notes last week, it actually hit me pretty hard, and I thought I wanted to share it with you. So in Revelations, there's a word used for the word Almighty. Oftentimes it's a Greek word that basically means all things holder. The first part means all things, the second part means holder. And for me, that was a huge thing for me to even grasp or for me to cope with, was the fact that God holds all things and that He is Almighty. And that's a very uneasy as I search for jobs, uneasy thing for me to cope with as I search for jobs, as I discern where to go next or what to do next. But I can rest well knowing that God is the all things holder, or He is Almighty. So anyways, I hope that this helps you. I hope that this video has encouraged you in some way. I hope that it's been a blessing to you. Anyways, thank you, and I look forward to hearing more about your story.